And we are live. Hello, fish keepers. Welcome to Royal Fish Aquatics. And like I told you guys, I love opening my platform to new fish tubers that we have out here. And the gentleman I have tonight is Ricky from PB Aquatics. How are you doing today, man?
What's up, man? How's everybody doing?
So yeah, people gonna start flooding in now, little by little, and everything. But man, it's a pleasure having you here. I know your channel's only been up for about a month and a half, and I've been watching you, and you have a very good channel, man, out there and everything,
Thank you.
and that's
Thank
the
you.
reason why I want to invite you over to the live stream and everything to get everybody get to know you because you got some pretty good content and everything, and I've been enjoying, the videos that you've been putting out.
Thanks. I do what I
No,
can. And I won't.
we got Zach. How you doing, Zach?
What's
So,
going
Ricky,
on,
where you
Zach?
located
I'm in West Palm Beach.
at? West Palm Beach. That's
West
Southeast
Palm Beach,
Florida,
Florida.
so you got that good weather too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tubbing all year long.
Now, like I was saying in the beginning, you've been doing this for about a month and a half. What kind of got you into doing the videos?
Um, I've been watching YouTube for ever since I got in the hobby, and I always said one day, one day, one day, I'm gonna do this. And I got connected with RLC, not to do any name drops, but and he was like, man, go ahead and do it. I mean, we don't know each other, but through the messages and stuff we were sending. He was like, go ahead and just do it. So I went ahead and put a video out.
Hmm.
I guess I got an addictive personality because I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah, you do. What's up, Vinny? How's it going, brother? We got Ozzy Octane.
What's going on, Oz?
Now, so it got you hooked now. So now you've been doing the videos because you kind of been enjoying it, and I mean it's fun. It's addicting, ain't it? A little bit.
It is. It's fun. I like, showing my hobby and sharing my journey with other people, showing what I
Hmm.
can do, and if I can do it, they can do it. There's
Hmm.
no such thing as being limited. So yeah, sky's the limit.
So, I mean, the YouTube channel been a year and a half. I mean, a month and a half. But how long you been actually in the hobby?
For about 4 to 5 years now.
Hmm.
4 to 5 years. Like I was telling you earlier, I got my first tank when I went to the barber shop to get a haircut. The guy had a tank in there. I
Hmm.
asked him about it, and I told him, let me take it because he wasn't taking care of it. He said, yeah, joking around. And by the time he turned around, I had it loaded in my truck. He's like, hey, what are you doing? So he said, I can have it. So yeah, that
Hmm.
was my first tank, and I've been hooked ever since, man.
All in tanks. How you doing? So you got the first tank from him. What type of fish you had in there?
Well, once I cleared the water out because it was so green you couldn't see through the glass, it
Hmm.
had angelfish in there. It had a rainbow shark was in there. Some
Hmm.
cocoras were in there. And I didn't know what these fish were until I looked them up. But yeah,
Hmm.
it was pretty neat.
You still got that tank?
No, actually, I sold it.
Uh
Yeah, I sold that
huh.
tank to, you sell one tank to buy two more.
Yep. That's usually how it goes. So in this 5 year journey, have you been breeding any fish?
I've been breeding angelfish and I've been breeding guppies and stuff like that. Um,
Hmm.
I got some catfish that I'm getting ready to start breeding here soon.
Yep. You've been enjoying the breeding side of it?
Actually, I love it. I think it's a better side of the hobby. The fish
Hmm.
keeping is cool, and I like the fish keeping because you got your water pets and everything like that. But the breeding side to be able to multiply what you got, I think it's awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yep, and it is rewarding at the end, all the hard work.
yeah, yeah. I love it.
Now, I asked you this earlier, but are you part of any aquarium societies, involved with any local societies where you at?
No, no, I haven't come across any fish clubs or anything like that around here.
Hmm. You ever thought about doing it?
It's crossed my mind once or twice.
Okay. Now, earlier you said you've been you was watching some YouTube channels, you know, when you got into the hobby and everything. Not to name drop, but just what's a few channels that you kind of enjoy watching out there?
Well, I think I watched same as everybody else. You know, I watched the King of DIY. He was a big
Hmm.
influence in my hobby. Um, Aquarium Co-op, um, Ohio Fish Rescue,
Hmm.
uh, Max Monster Fish, Predatory Fins. Yeah, a couple of local guys like Parker Farrow, stuff like that.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, since we're talking about YouTube guys, don't forget check out PB Aquatic and everything. And I mean, there's a lot of great channels and people to collab out here and everything. You know,
Yeah,
especially here in Florida. Like, oh, we got Roberto in the house. How's it going, Roberto? RLC Aquatics. He's from Florida too. You know, and
so,
I I saw you earlier over there at Kaler's
at 93. Oh, okay.
with Bob Kaler and everything. You know, Bob Kaler got a good channel and everything too. So it's exciting, you know, having you get more involved with the whole group that, you know, that we have out here. That we just a lot of support, man. It's a lot of support, supporting each other back.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've
Hmm.
been watching live streams for a few weeks now, and I've noticed how everybody helps each other out. Everybody goes to everybody's live stream. I think that's a really cool thing.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, it's just us helping each other out because we just documenting the hobby and everybody's just having a good time doing this, you know. So as long as you have a good time, you're gonna enjoy, you know, having your channel and meeting all new people and just experimenting with new fish. And
Yeah,
talking about fish, how many tanks you got right now?
I got around 34 or 35.
Oh,
Not
so
all of them are not all of them are working at the moment. I'm still
hmm.
up my air system. And one of my videos, you see, I built a rack and I loaded it up. And I just
Hmm.
got the for the air system. I got the new filters came in, the pumps came in. Yeah, still working on those.
Okay, okay.
My
And
patio was like,
um and you're doing this all in an apartment, aren't you?
yeah, a one-bedroom apartment, if you can believe it.
That's the thing that's pretty interesting with your channels because you have this many tanks and you're doing a lot of cool stuff in a one bedroom apartment. You know, you making it work for you.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm blessed, man. I got a wife who supports me. You know, she
Hmm.
let me the dining room area into part of my fish hobby, and she let me take the dining room table out and fish tanks in. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm real lucky in that aspect.
So what type of fish you have right now?
Right now, I got angelfish. I got some like a Memphis catfish that I want to start breeding soon. I got guppies, and right now I got a couple of tetras and stuff, skirted tetras, but I'm not
Hmm.
really breeding. It's just for my community tank.
Okay. Now, right now, what's your favorite fish in your fish room?
Oh, it's a toss up, man. They're all my favorite. Uh, if I
You got to
if I
pick
had to
one.
if I had to pick one, I'd say picking your favorite kid, right?
Hmm.
Uh, it had to be my purple blue Moscow. Yeah, they're my newest fish in, and they bred for me the other day. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, they're beautiful fish.
Yeah, usually the newest fish in the fish room is your favorite one. Usually, you know, you start staring at those more.
Yeah, well, I fish to watch all day. I don't watch TV. I watch fish. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel you on that. Now, what would be a dream fish for you to have right now?
Oh man, the list is long. Um, if I could only pick one, Arapaima.
Arapaima?
Yeah, I
Wow.
like to have them in Arapaima. Nice pond with a pair of Arapaima in there. Train the hand feed. That'd be awesome.
Well, we got two questions for you. Vinny and Roberto both want to know what's up with that tank behind you right now. What's up with it? They just want to know what's the plans for this.
Right now I'm working on it. I'm resealing it. I'm working on the stand. The stand I built myself. I still got to cut doors in it. I still got to cut out for the plumbing and all that stuff. I'm not sure what the stock is going to be. Every day is different. You know, I say I'm going to do this with it, and the next day I say no, I'm going to do this, and the next day I'm going to do that. But yeah, it's still up in the air. I'm not exactly. I'm going to let the thing do itself, basically.
Okay. If you had to do something, if you had to put something in there right now, what would it be?
If I had the money, discus.
Discus?
Yeah, I love to do
That's
a
a nice
discus.
boat front. How many gallons is it?
155.
155. Oh yeah, that would be nice for some discus.
Oh yeah. I put
A
about
real
10
nice
in there.
planning tank.
There's some Tetras floating around with them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Couple Autumn Angels. Yeah, I got the whole thing planned out. Just ain't got the funds for it.
They're asking for your link, but I don't have your link. What is your link right now?
This is
What is
PB
it? PB
Aquatics.
Aquatics, right?
Yeah, PB Aquatics on YouTube.
Okay. So yeah, guys, just search PB Aquatics on YouTube real quick. That's the way I found I actually got recommended to you automatically.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, when you first started, and I think you only had 2 videos on, and I'm like, okay, there's a new channel, and I even hit the bell and everything, and just started getting the updates on your videos, and I'm like, okay, this guy's doing this shit in an apartment. You know, I'm over here trying to figure out how to do it in my garage, and he
Oh
got the
man,
smallest space, you know.
if I had a garage, man, the things I would do in a garage. Yeah. That,
Yeah, I
that,
got
that,
half the garage taken over with 48 tanks right now. So
wow. Yeah. Yeah. If I had a garage, man, or
hmm
if I had a double car garage, oh,
hmm
it'd be hectic. It'd be hectic.
Oh yeah,
I'd probably get
especially with
divorced
our
over.
weather down here. I really don't do much to the garage. You know, I just let it, run its course. And down here, the weather's so good that it doesn't get too hot, doesn't get too cold, and they do just fine.
Yeah. 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 I'd probably have a pond in there with some marijuana, a
hmm
big display, plywood tank, and then a bunch of breeding. Yeah, no, if I had a garage, man, huh, yeah, I'd probably.
You'll get there. Now, the fish you got in the patio, how they doing? How's that project going for you right now?
It's going great, man. I used to have them in the house at first,
Uh huh.
and I said, man, I saw a video. I think it was wild fish tanks or something like that, and
hmm
he was showing his ponds, and I said, man, I want to try that. How can I do that? So I bought the same tubs and I put them outside. Then I set them up. I had them cycled, and I did the whole thing. The fish
hmm
exploded out there. Within a week, there were different fish.
Uh huh.
So yeah, no, it works great. I love having the fish outside. Something with the sun makes them grow faster. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, being on the natural sun, doing that natural cycle and everything, they do very good. I mean, I enjoy having fish outside down here, and with having the sunlight, it just brings out their colors more.
Oh, the colors are phenomenal, man. Yeah, I love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are.
And
Well, we
being
got.
here in Florida, we can go down to the pond and grab our plants and stuff out of the pond and put them out there in the tubs, and they work just great.
Oh yeah, a lot of it.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been always shocked on how good it is to raise fish outside down here year round. You know, where most people don't have that luxury. We have that luxury, in, down here in South Florida to have fish year round
yeah.
outside. You know,
There's quite a few
Real-
fish I want to try.
Vinny said he just subscribed to your channels. Thank you, Vinny, for supporting Ricky.
I appreciate that, man, big time. I really do.
Azibo said Boricua fish keeping, word up.
Once.
Zach says I only have 9 tanks and it takes over 3/4 of my garage. That's my buddy Zach, and he does monster fish. He does big fish. I
Yeah,
mean,
I love.
he got a huge freshwater tarpon that when I saw it, I was like, that's nice, that's cool. Yeah, he got some freshwater
Wow.
tarpon. One day I'm going to go up there and do a fish room tour. You guys will enjoy that. I mean, we're still in the hobby and we still get along, but he does completely the opposite from me. You know, I'm over here keeping guppies. He's over here keeping
You got whales.
he got some arowanas. He got arowanas and everything. I mean, he keeps some big fish, so he got some pretty cool stuff. Ozzy say he's from Yauco.
All right, all right.
Now,
I saw his
since you've
shirt
been in
today.
this hobby,
Yeah,
since you've been in
the
this
flag.
hobby now for a while and everything, you got any funny stories?
Uh, I don't know about funny stories. I got some sad stories, but I don't know about funny stories.
All right, let's hear a
It was
sad story then.
well, I made the same mistake that all rookie hobbyists do. I bought a fish and threw them
Hmm.
into it with $100 of fish, and the next day I had zero fish. You know, they all got sick, they died, and yeah, I was flushing $100 down the drain. Yeah.
What
But
type
you
of
know,
fish were they?
rookie mistake. They were angelfish, and I put a rainbow shark in there. And I didn't quarantine them.
Hmm.
That's where I learned about the quarantine system.
Hmm.
And he killed every fish in there. And he just got everybody sick.
Oh man, that's
On the funny story, I was doing water change one time,
hmm.
and I used a pump to pump my water from the bucket into the tank because I'm in my 40s and my back is busted, so I don't like lifting the buckets up. So
Hmm.
I let the hose go one day, and I was messing with the tank, and it was unplugged. But you know
Hmm.
how it builds a siphon, and the water just keeps going no matter what.
Yep.
Yeah. When I turned around, I had 5 gallons of water all over my floor. Yeah. So I had to get that cleaned up before my wife would come.
she didn't. She don't know.
And she probably knows now.
Yeah. we just ratted you out. That's why, man.
Yeah.
I hope you're on the first floor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't do the second floor stuff. I'll leave everything in there when I move. Yeah.
Now, on the apartment thing, some people go through the whole inspection stuff. How are you doing it with so many tanks with the place you rent? And what's the secret?
But the secret is I don't pay for water.
Mhm.
That's the secret. I can use all the water I want and I don't pay for it. Um, when I first moved in here, I asked the manager, I said, "Hey, can I have a fish tank on the patio?"
Mhm.
He said, "Fish tank?" I said, "Yeah, 8 fish tank." I had 8 fish tank for about a week, and then it ended up being what I got. But yeah, they don't say nothing. I don't say nothing.
Yeah, that's you guys got a good deal there, right now.
Yeah, as long as they keep it clean, nice and neat, they don't mind.
Yeah, because I know people run into those issues where they renting and their landlord they have they only could keep like 2 tanks or little by little they start adding tanks because they don't want to run into no issues where they're renting at and everything.
Yeah.
But it seemed like
What
you
I,
got a
what,
good relationship with your landlord, so that's probably the secret. Build a good relationship with your landlord.
yeah, build a good relationship and pay your rent on time.
Yep.
They got no reason to mess with you.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true and everything.
Everybody knows me. When I do something, I do it big. So there's no one or two things with me. My wife would have killed
Now,
me laughing out loud.
now, I know you talk about the catfish that you're gonna be breeding, you're gonna be working on. What else would you like to breed?
Uh, I gotta go. I wouldn't mind getting some autumn angels.
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind breeding discus. I got the catfish I want to breed. Right now, that's where I want to keep it there for now. I wouldn't mind playing with like gouramis. I wouldn't mind playing with peacock bass. I'd like to breed some peacock bass to get them going.
Hmm.
That's gonna get my 2 car garage.
I feel you. I feel you on that one. Now, so it kind of seemed like you really fall in love with the Central and South American type fish more than African and
Well,
Asians.
I like the African cichlids,
Oh
the
yeah,
OBs, the OBs, and all. Yeah, I love me the haps. I love some haps, but those are bigger fish. They need bigger tanks. And yeah,
oh yeah.
eventually I'll get there. My goal is just to breed fish. I like to move out of here and move into a warehouse and just set it all up for breeding fish. You know, that's my end goal. I
Oh,
want to be 65, retired, and doing fish.
okay, okay, okay. Now in the chat they're asking, what does PB stand for? Vinny said he thinks it's peanut butter.
He's not the first one to say that. my son, he's 14. He tells me the same thing. No, PP stands for Palm Beach.
Oh, Palm Beach Aquatics. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, Palm Beach is the area where he's at and everything. So,
Thanks for
you know,
subscribing, Vinny. I just got the notification. Appreciate
yep.
that, Vinny.
Oh yeah, we got some good guys in here right now, and they'll support your channel and check you out and everything.
Awesome, awesome. I definitely return the favor.
Now, you said when you get the two-car garage, you want to keep, some of the different stuff. Um, what specifically, which Africans you like more?
I like the hybrids.
Uh-huh.
You know, I love the hybrids. Hybrids to me are beautiful fish. I like the OBs. I like all the different colors in them. I wouldn't mind getting some hacks. You know, more predator cichlid type deals, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Because that was my next question too. I was gonna ask you, what was your opinion on hybrids? Because some
I
people
know.
think that, we shouldn't do it. Some people think, it's
I
a
look at it
fine
like
thing.
this: we're a hybrid. You know, none of us are 100%. You know, just like Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans, they got some African in them, they got some Indian in them, they got some Spain in them. Same thing with the
Mm-hmm.
fish, and you know that's what makes us what we are. I don't mind hybrid fish. No, I think they're great.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they come up with all those beautiful discus.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, if you know about the discus, the wild discus, they're bland. They're beautiful,
Oh yeah.
but they're not all those colors. They got all those colors by mixing other fish in there. That's how they got their or the
Oh
flower
yeah.
horn. Flower horn's a great fish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've done that through time with almost every single fish that we have. Like,
yeah,
I'm actually working on a thing that I'm gonna be doing, talking about the whole history of fish keeping from when it started all the way till now and everything. And the information I have found is crazy. And like the first fish were the core, they were a type of carp that they were breeding for eating. And the guy that was breeding noticing that, oh man, sometimes like he gets some with a little bit of color. So he started
yeah.
keeping those and experimenting and breeding the ones with a little bit of color to get more color, more color, more color. And that's what we do with all of our fish.
Yeah.
We experiment with them.
We take the traits that we want and we just stay with that trait till it gets strong and add something that's going to complement it. And yeah,
Oh yeah. I look at it, we do it responsible and they don't get in the wild, you know, you know, we're doing our job as fish keepers and everything.
yeah. I mean, our fish have to come from somewhere. So I mean, every
Mm-hmm.
once in a while they got to pull something out of the wild. As long as they don't overdo it, you know, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
The fish got to come from somewhere. All our fish came from somewhere. So
Oh yeah. We just gotta collect them properly and then breed them in captivity and keep them, spread them out through the hobby.
yeah.
Roberto said, "Good night, everybody. Time to go to bed." So he's going to sleep now.
Nah, bro. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Berto. Yeah, Zach says the same thing. He believes that the hybrid are some amazing fish, and they are. It's a lot of cool things. Have you seen the polar blue cichlids?
No, I haven't seen those yet. I've
The
heard
the
about
one
them.
thing,
Somebody
yeah,
was talking about it
they
was
ended
lap.
up breeding the parrotfish with a convict.
Wow. I got to see what that looks like.
They look similar to a parrotfish, just a little bit smaller, and they're blue with black stripes.
Oh, okay. Are they fertile? Because you know some hybrids they're not fertile.
Some males are, some males aren't. It just yeah, pick up the, they still, I look at it, it's still something that people are gonna be working on and
Hmm.
through time, because some males fertile, like 50 could be fertile. Little bit, those traits of not being fertile will be bred out of it.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I mean, flower horns were that way. Some
Yeah,
flower horns are
sunflower horns
not
are
fertile,
not
but
fertile. Yeah.
yep. Yeah, Ozzy loves the polar blues. I mean, those are pretty cool fish, man.
I'm gonna have to check them out. I
If,
wonder if they breed just as good as convicts. Convicts breed like
now,
crazy. I wonder if
oh
they
yeah,
get that.
yeah. If you got some that breed, yeah, they have that trait. I know a guy out here breeding them, and he got nice males, fertile, and yeah. I mean, they breed like convicts. Every time he pulls these out, they breeding again.
Wow, nice.
Now, what's the biggest thing you have enjoyed in the hobby? What you get out of it the most?
Um, I like I like breeding fish. That's my favorite. It's just breeding, multiplying them. You know, seeing what I can do. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, that's. I love buying the fish too. That's pretty fun too. Buying all kinds of new fish. Yeah, shopping. Yeah,
Oh, don't we all, man? We always want to buy everything we see.
yeah, man. Yeah, my guy that I bought my fish from, he posted a list every couple of weeks, and I'm like, yeah, I want that one. I want that one. I want this one. So yeah.
Hmm. Well, we got somebody that asks, aren't hybrids more hardier and healthier? What's your opinion on that?
I think it depends. I think it depends. I think when they're first when the hybrids first made, I think they got to breed that trait into it, make it used to wherever it's bred. If it's in Florida, get used to the Florida water. You know, find the strongest ones with the strongest traits and keep breeding that one until they get as hardy as they want them. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like everything. It too depends who's breeding them and where they're coming from, how hardy they're going to be.
You froze up.
Now, I was saying, it just depends where they come from, and who's breeding them, how good they are as a breeder, and that depends how
Yeah,
hardy and healthy they end up being, like any other fish.
yeah, I agree.
Now, you be watching Rob 93, right?
Yeah, I just started watching him, man. He's a trip, man. He makes me laugh. That guy.
Yeah, Ozzy was saying that he has them too. He be breeding the polar blues, so yeah, he has them on his channel and everything.
I think that's where I heard him. Yeah, that's where I heard about those was with him.
Yeah, he's big into the convicts. He loves them convicts.
The only thing about the convicts that kind of keep me away from them is the aggression.
Hmm.
The convicts they eat anything that comes in they can fit in their mouth. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, they're they're feisty. I mean, but that's cichlids for you. Cichlids could be
yeah,
very feisty for you.
yeah,
I have had angels that just can't be with no other fish. I have had male angels that just be so aggressive that I gotta keep them alone.
yeah. I got a pair, or we got a breeding pair that whenever I don't want them to breed, I try to put them back in my angelfish tank so they don't breed no more.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
yeah, they can't get in there. They want to take over the tank from the jump. So
Oh, oh yeah, man.
and they're the smallest angelfish I got. They're not very big compared to the other angels that I got. The other angels they're good size.
Hmm.
But yeah, they're mean.
Yeah, I mean, whenever they pair up, they're feisty.
Oh yeah.
They're
So they're
feisty.
laying eggs. they're laying eggs all the
Mm-hmm.
time. So yeah,
Are those the black ones?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
I got
both are
right
black,
now. I
right?
got about, yeah, they're both black. They're both solid black.
Hmm.
I got 12 of their babies ready to go out. They're just waiting for new homes.
Okay, okay. So how's that going for you? They how much what rate you think you're keeping alive out of the amount of eggs they're shooting out?
Well, uh, with their first batch, they had about, they lay a lot of eggs. So they lay somewhere, 200 to 400 eggs. And
Hmm.
I was able to keep 20 of them. I don't know what happened with the rest of them. I don't know if I sucked them out when I did water changes or what happened. But yeah,
Hmm.
they do parent raise, and they do really well raising them.
Yeah, but you're gonna yield less when you parent raise. Because if one just seems weak too, don't die, but just seems weak, the parents will end up eating them themselves too.
Yeah, yeah, I've noticed that whenever they see something, they'll eat them up. But I
Hmm.
let
Yeah,
nature.
they will. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I got one pair that I pull eggs from, and I got another pair I let parent raise. And that's the ones I told you this morning. I woke up and both pairs had more eggs on the slate. So
Yeah,
this time I'm gonna pull them all and
actually,
just raise them up myself.
that's the one problem I don't want to run into. I don't want to have more fish than tanks. So I
Hmm.
don't mind right now that they do what they do. Eventually, when I get bigger tanks, I still got a few. I got tanks I still need to set up that I haven't even taken out the package yet. So once I get
Hmm.
them going, yeah, then I'll start pulling eggs and stuff like that.
Okay, okay, okay. Have you ever done it before?
I've done it once. I've done it
Hmm.
once, and next thing you know, you got 50, 60, 70 angelfish, and like, okay, what am I going to do with these?
Sometimes that's a good problem to have. That means you did your job.
Yeah, I actually have a pet store that they're waiting all the time. Hey, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
Hmm.
So yeah, I want to get
Yeah,
away
that's
from
the
the
next
pet
thing
store.
I was gonna tell you. Yep. Always connect with your local fish store, and
Yeah,
it's always a good thing, even for credit, just to help you keep doing your thing.
yeah, yeah. I got one store that gives me credit, and I got one store that gives me cash. So yeah,
Okay.
but I don't take the same fish to both their stores because I don't want them to say, oh, he gave me this, he gave me this, and he sells it
Hmm.
for cheaper, and he sells it for. So I always take different fish to them.
Okay. You don't want them competing with each other.
Yeah, because then I get in trouble. Hey, what are you trying to do to me?
I mean, this is the way I look at it. I sold it to both of you guys for the same price. Whatever you sell it at, that's your business. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
that's the way you gotta look at it. As long as you was fair with both of them, but like I sold it to you at this and I sold it to you at this. No difference.
yeah,
How he runs his business or how you run your business, that's your business and everything. And
yeah.
really at the end of the day, they can't get mad at you over that.
No, they can't, but I want them to keep buying.
Oh yeah, I mean they still will. They will.
Yeah, they will, but they want what I got.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Especially if you're producing some good fish.
yeah. I mean, they'll both get it, but they won't get it at the same time.
Yep. We got Big Tank Hank in the house. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Big Tank? Change
You ever
that
got
for
to
you.
his channel?
Yeah, I'm subscribed to his channel.
Good guy right there,
I watch
man.
his
He's a good guy.
I watch his channel a lot. He's got a lot of wisdom.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, smart,
Like
smart
we,
guy. I agree with a lot of
mhm.
what he says. So yeah,
Like we were saying earlier, there is a lot of great channels out here in just the network. And not
yeah,
everybody has this humongous channel. And I think some of the best information is coming out of the smaller channels right now. Actually,
yeah. I was
you
I
guys
was
are
talking.
seeing. Mhm.
I was talking to a buddy of mine about that today. I think
Mm-hmm.
that the new channels that are coming out now, it's like we're doing the same hobby, but we're doing it
Mm-hmm.
different now. So I think
Yep.
our channels, they're evolving. All the new
Yep.
channels are different than the old ones. So yeah, no, I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a full cycle.
Oh yeah, you know, and I mean, I really appreciate everybody that's putting content out there because it's so much information, you know, and less reading for me. I could just visually just see it and learn it from everybody else, you know, what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Now, real quick, you know, everybody knows I got my Facebook group, Fish Tubers United, which you know you're a part of and everything, and you've been helping
Yep,
me
yep,
there. You be posting stuff.
yeah.
Um, what's your
Great
whole
page.
feeling with the whole fish fam and everything on Facebook? I mean, are you enjoying that aspect too?
Yeah, I haven't had no negative feedback off any fish pages.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's great. I think what you're doing with the fish tubers page, I think that's awesome. Um, I like the fact that everybody can connect and talk and share content
Mm-hmm.
and bounce ideas off each other and stuff like that. No, I think it's awesome. I love it.
Oh yeah. You see, what got me to you know, to do that, and what I've been enjoying the most out of these groups is it just made the world smaller. So you just meeting everybody from all over the world.
Yeah.
And man, there's so many fish that I be seeing on there that I want to get. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I eventually want to get in the saltwater. I don't know if you ever seen that black fish with the orange rim around it. It's a saltwater fish. I think it's
Yeah,
called like a
the
fighter
batfish.
fish or something. Yeah, the
Yeah, the
batfish.
fire batfish. Yep.
That thing is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I seen that through social media, and I was like, oh man, one day I got to get one of those.
Yeah, I seen the same video you're talking about. But the thing is, I never play with salt water. I mean, I'm always like, if maybe one day, then some days I'm like, nah, I will
Yeah.
never mess with salt water. So I don't know. I don't know if I see myself actually having a saltwater tank yet.
I enjoy freshwater, but I wouldn't mind having at least one saltwater.
Hmm.
I got friends that dabble in saltwater and they know all about it. I don't know nothing about it except that you got to have a lot of money to get started. But other than
Hmm.
that, yeah, no, I want a saltwater tank one day.
See, I'm not good growing plants, so it gets me nervous being able to take care of salt water or taking care of some corals. Because unless that plant is easy, like guppy grass or some moss or some anacris, I can't grow nothing, bro.
Yeah, I mean, my best luck I've had was with Dwarf Sagittaria. That
Hmm.
thing took off for me. The hornwort or moneywort or something like that it's called. That
Yep.
exploded for me. Other than that, I can't do those hard plants. The
Yep.
rotillas and all stuff like that. Yeah, no, not yet, anyways.
Yeah, my go-to plant is usually guppy grass. You know, it just grows easy for me. I don't have to do nothing, and the fish love to breed in it.
Yeah, it's hard to get guppy grass over here in West Palm.
Oh man, I
None of the
got
fish
it by
stores,
the ton.
none of the fish stores carry it.
Oh, that's crazy. I have it. I have I have a huge container outside, man, just full of guppy grass. It gets thrown
I
away
might,
sometimes.
I might have to visit your house one day.
Oh yeah, you leave with a bag.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's. I got tons of it, man. Yeah. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. I'm about to ask you something. Oh, you know, I see. You know, you're doing the guppies. Is there any live bears? I mean, I'm big into live bears. I love live bears. Would you get more into some live bears?
Yeah, I want to get into some mollies. I want to find some unique mollies that we don't have in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking in Thailand. I look in Vietnam. I want something different.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, oh yeah, the mollies got my eyes. The platies, so, but yeah, I like the
What about
swordtails. The
swordtails?
swordtails are nice. I like the
Yeah.
swordtails. Yeah, yeah, they're Nice.
That's my second
One thing
go-to fish.
with the swordtails, aren't they hard to breed because of the if the thing is too long?
Depends what type of swordtail you're breeding. And it goes for all live bears. For all live bears, the pectoral fin, the little puntita de
Yeah,
abajo,
yeah,
on
yeah.
all live bears, if it's too long because you got like a real fancy style when you start doing the high fins and you start doing the leer tails, those will produce a long cuddle fin. And yeah, they those won't reproduce.
Okay.
But the trick to that game is, for example, if you got like you ever seen the cauliflower swordtails?
No.
They got the big leer tail with the huge high fin and it's kind of ruffled.
Yeah. I have seen those.
Like if you have one of those, you take the female and you breed it with a regular red swordtail or a green, and the babies will come out like female. The females are fine breeding. If you can't find one because like the cauliflower ones, they produce a long bottom fin and everything, and it's hard for those to breed.
Okay.
Yeah, like I've been thinking I'm gonna do a video more in depth about that too because I have some high fin swordtails and I do have some leer mollies, and I run into that issue where I got selectively pick the males I'm gonna use for breeding and really look at them because of that.
Yeah.
Now, wild fish. You ever played or ever kept any type of wild fish?
Um. Well, it depends. What you consider. I mean, I've caught cichlids out of the
Mm-hmm.
canals over here. Like I've caught. I know where I can find some viejas and spillums.
Some
They
which
come
one?
from viejas and spillum.
A vieja
Yeah.
cichlid? I need
Yeah.
one of
I
those.
catch those. I catch them all the time, and
Mm.
they come from Mexico.
Yep.
Well, somebody let some loose here. Now they're how cichlids are. They reproduce like rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've kept the 125 full of those once. That was pretty
Okay.
cool. I got them hand feeding shrimp and all that stuff like that. Yeah. I've kept a largemouth bass, bluegill, stuff like that.
Okay. I like the viejas. I really want to get that cichlid one day. I really like the way they
Come,
look.
come down West Palm
Like
Beach. I take you catch them out the lake.
now talking about that, people it's crazy because like a little bit south from you at the Miami Mall, they got a lot of cichlids out there too and everything.
Yeah,
Midas.
Midas,
You can catch
out of Midas
Midas.
cichlid. You can catch Midas. You can catch Mayans. You can catch peacock bass are down there. They got everything in Miami.
Hmm. Oh man, it happens a lot down here.
Yeah, yeah. I can actually catch peacock bass down the street, and I've seen Midas down the street. So they're
Hmm.
working their way up north.
Okay. Are snakeheads making it way yet?
Yes, yes.
They are.
Snakeheads. Yeah, you can walk to the water and they just look at you like I dare you. Snakeheads are a mean fish.
So you ran across one out there
Oh,
collecting.
yeah, a lot. Yeah, yeah, big ones. Man. They're 18 inches long. Yeah.
Now, what's the law over there if you catch one?
You're supposed to euthanize it.
Hmm.
Supposed to kill it. They say they're good eating. I don't eat fish. You know, I'm not one Puerto Rican that don't like seafood.
What? You don't like seafood?
Yeah. I don't eat shrimp. I don't eat crab. I don't eat lobster. I don't none of that stuff. None of that stuff. Yeah. If it comes out the water, I don't want it. Yeah.
Oh man, we gotta take your Puerto Rican card away from you. You just heard me.
Oh man.
Seafood's the best, man.
Oh. Yeah. I can never develop a taste for it, man.
you, you you don't want to kill your fish's friends.
I guess. Yeah. just don't have that taste for fish.
Okay. Now, how long you been out here? Actually, you raised in this area, or you?
Born and
You
raised. I was born in Pahokee, Florida,
mm-hmm.
and I lived in Clewiston, Belglade, LaBelle. Now I'm here. I've been in West Palm Beach since I was like 10 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, I've been here forever. Now I'm 40 something years old. Yeah.
Okay. Now, we got about we got about 14 minutes left. Who we still? Chevy Fish says just pineapple you at PB Aquatic. So Chevy, pretty much, he just subscribed to you.
Thanks, Chevy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you a lot.
Now, what other social media sites we could find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at PB
Mm-hmm.
Aquatics.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me on Band. That's where I made a little group on Band because you can't sell fish on Facebook, but you can
Mm-hmm.
sell on Band. So you can find me on Band at PB Aquatics. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I haven't tried Band. How's Band? How is that?
Band's awesome. It's it's like a private sector group. It's like you go into a page and it's your page and people go there to buy stuff and it's almost like
Mm-hmm.
I look at it like a secret club almost.
Okay.
Because if you're not a member, you're not getting in.
Mm-hmm.
So, and nobody watches it. There's nobody fact checking you. There's nobody telling you, hey, you can't sell this on here. None of that stuff. You make the rules and you do what you want.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get into that. I just got into Instagram. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm still behind a little bit.
Oh, I feel you, man. I just learned how to make my own Instagram the other day. I had to go on YouTube to find out how to make an Instagram.
You can find everything on YouTube these days, bro.
Yes.
Everything, everything. It's amazing. All the information there is out there.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife thinks I'm a genie because I can do everything, but she don't know. I just watch YouTube and I learn it. She's like, what can't you do? I said, I can't do what's not on YouTube. If it's not on YouTube, I can't do it.
Yep. Now you just said wife. How your family feels about you in this hobby?
My kids think I'm crazy. My wife puts up
Hmm.
with me.
And your wife what?
My wife just puts up with me. She supports me. She much rather have me home than out in the street doing something. So
Yep.
yeah,
It's important to have that support. You know,
yeah,
it is. Especially when you start taking over a one-bedroom apartment with 38 tanks. If you don't have
yeah,
no support, that would never happen. You know what I mean?
yeah. Shoot, I got. Let me turn the camera real quick and show you this. This is how the hobby's gotten in my house. Those are still waiting for a rack.
Okay.
So yeah, it's getting bad.
What are those, like 510s or 520s?
Those are 5 gallons, and then I got a 10 gallon on the floor with CO2. Get ready. I want to make a shrimp tank with that. Then I got a
Okay.
20 tall in the corner somewhere. Another 10. Oh,
We
lost
lost
my phone.
them.
The phone went boom. But yeah, I got tanks everywhere, man.
You think your kids will ever get in the hobby?
Um, I hope so. I
Hmm.
hope so. My son, when he comes to stay with me, he seems interested. He helps me out with my videos and stuff like that, and he's my camera guy when he's here.
Okay.
So I'm hoping he gets into it. If anybody, it'd probably be my middle daughter. She's more into animals than any of my other
Hmm.
kids. So yeah,
Yeah, it's important, man. And I talk about that all the time. It's important to teach the next generation to keep our hobby alive, you know?
oh yeah,
And
yeah. My niece, I have a niece. She's like 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first started my channel, I had like maybe 5 videos of it. She called me up and she was like, Theo, I saw you on YouTube. I saw you. I subscribed to your channel and I saw all your videos. I said, you saw all my videos? She said, yeah. I said, what was your favorite fish? Oh, I like the Santa Claus guppies. I said, okay. So I'm planning on surprising her with a tank and maybe I'll grab her in the hobby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I mean, it's not only great content to have, but it's a great thing you're doing with her, and
Yeah.
you just sharing your knowledge to the next generation. You know.
Yeah. And we need that. We need this hobby to stay alive and stay around forever. Not only do you keep fish, but it's
Mm-hmm.
learning, it's conservation,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's keeping the planet going. And it's a small piece, but it's like the bumblebees. If we don't keep them around, everything's gone. So
Oh. Oh yeah, 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 definitely. Now, have you seen a change in you since you've been in the hobby? I mean, not getting really specific with anybody's condition, but like me, I got PTSD. I was a soldier and stuff like that, and I see benefits in having fish keeping. So, have you seen any benefits in you?
yeah, it's calmed me down a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's relaxed me a lot. I've had high blood pressure my whole life, so um, that really brings me down. It relaxes me. It's time to clear my mind, and yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
it changed me a lot.
Yeah, it's a strong thing that happens. The bond you build with your fish. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
especially when you start having so many fish and doing what you're doing now, taking it to the level where everybody wants to get and start breeding them, the reward is amazing.
yeah, yeah. No, I think it's a great thing. I don't know why I didn't start this earlier. I waited till I was in my 30s to get into it. So
Hmm.
yeah, no, it's a great thing, man.
Yeah, it's a hobby when people start maturing. I think the majority of people that get into this hobby, we feel
Yeah.
old, we feel old, but we're really
Uh,
not old. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, it depends who you talk to.
Yeah, what day it is.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. In this hobby, we are the new generation because there's people out there that's been doing this for so long, so long, so long.
oh yeah, yeah. The guys like Dean. I don't know if you know who Dean from Dean Fish Room.
Yep,
He's an old timer and he's been doing this thing forever. And he's a master breeder, I think. And
yep.
I try to get a lot of information from him. Yeah,
You see, in that old generation, a lot of them are not on YouTube. You know, I
yeah,
noticed a lot of them because I have been to several different clubs, and you start meeting new people in these clubs. Some of these great fish keepers don't do nothing with fish. You know what I mean? Don't do nothing with YouTube. So
yeah,
there's a lot of great people in this hobby right now that we still don't know about. Because they don't have nothing documented the way we do with YouTube.
yeah. A lot of the old timers that use books and stuff like that, and they do a
Mm-hmm.
lot of trial and error and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of old timers, from what I understand from other old timers that I've spoken with, they don't share their secrets.
Nope.
They say, "Oh, it took me this long to figure it out. You got to figure it out."
Mm-hmm.
I think now with the YouTube generation, that's changed. Now
Mm-hmm.
we're sharing everything and making it easier because we want the hobby to grow. We don't want to suffocate the hobby. People get frustrated
Yep.
and they quit,
Mm-hmm.
but now they have an outlet to go to. But okay, now I can figure this out.
Yeah, yeah. Because they want to be that only person that could do that fish. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
they kind of
yeah,
market the hobby because they're the ones breeding that main fish, and they build such a reputation over that. And now
yeah, yeah,
we're just showing everybody. We're like, hey, look, I just finished breeding this fish, and then everybody else
yeah.
could try it.
Yeah, I think that's awesome that people can share that kind of information. Because there's a lot of people like to keep the secrets because they want to be the only one. That way
Mm-hmm.
they can mark up the sales and stuff like that.
Yep.
But you know, there's enough people out there for everybody to breed and everybody to sell.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
And I mean,
trying to get this phone.
I always look at it. There's nothing like friendly competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's the way the world works. And the less we take out of the natural environment right now, and the more people are breeding these fish and keeping them in the hobby and keeping them alive,
yeah,
we're not gonna have these extinct issues like we've been having, you know, with Project Paraiba. You know, they're over there trying to fix the Amazon because we just took too many fish out of there. You know.
yeah, yeah. They cleaned it out. All the tetras and all that stuff. Yeah, they cleaned it out, man. All the
Hmm.
pluggles that come out of there, and yeah,
That's a great thing.
that's the same thing that goes on with the arowanas. You know,
Hmm.
for a long time they were taking them out of the wild. Now they're farm bred, but they still keep them on the endangered list and they're still illegal in the states.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're big illegal out here, man. I wish I could get me an Asian arowana.
Oh man, if I
That's
get
my
me a
dream fish.
crossback, if I
Oh
can get a
yeah,
silver crossback or a gold or something, yeah, a blood red, I love it.
I like the blood
Or
red.
even
That's mine right there. I'm like, if I could have a huge tank with just one huge red arowana in it, I'll be
yeah,
happy.
I love to have some stingrays too. Stingrays would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, we could get some type of stingrays out here, you know.
Really? What kind? I thought they're raw
Um,
illegal, or is it just the
I ended up
saltwater
seeing,
stingrays?
yeah. There was salt water. I think there was salt water and everything. But there is some. There's a few stores you can get freshwater stingrays too. I've seen them pop up
Yeah,
before in stores here and there. Just they don't sell that much. You know, people don't really go for them.
yeah. I've from what I understand, you got to be permitted to have them.
Yeah. You can for some, yeah, from major of them,
The
yeah, you
black
need to be
diamond,
perfect.
the black diamonds, and the pearls, and all that good stuff. Yeah,
Yep. You know, it's very regulated. Those crazy fish out here.
yeah. They regulate everything they can make a dollar on.
Yeah, that's the way it works. You know, but
Yeah,
ho- hopefully we could be more responsible fish keepers to be able to change that stuff around. You know what I mean?
yeah. And we can stop putting, fish in the canals and having all these invasive fish. I think they'd open up the market bigger.
Hmm. Well, man, Ricky, it's been a pleasure having you on the channel and everything, getting to know you. Um, I hope you enjoy your first live stream. If you guys don't know, this is the
Yeah,
first live stream he's been on. So all you guys that be live streaming, talk to Ricky. You know, get him on your channel too and everything. Let's help him out. Let's help him grow
yeah,
and let's keep him in this hobby.
yeah. I got no issues with being on live stream. So thank
Hmm.
you for inviting me. I had a blast. I love talking fish. I'll talk fish with anybody.
Yep.
So I got your invite this morning. I was like, oh my god, he wants to be on his. Okay, cool. So yeah. Oh, thank you. I had fun, man. I had a blast.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and we got your channel out there recognized a little bit more, so more people could actually watch what you got going. Um, you know,
Especially I got
I could
some
say it a
exciting
hundred.
videos coming up. So.
Oh yeah. So everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for having you guys here. I really enjoy having you guys here for an hour and everything. You know, time is money, and you guys are giving us your time to watch us just chit chat and just talk for a little while. So I really
Hit that like
appreciate you
button on the way
guys.
out.
And yep, have a blessed night. And don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.